Recent research shows that native English speakers aren't necessarily faster in speech, but their unique patterns can confuse learners. Jason, what makes English sound so rapid to non-natives?
It's all in the melody and rhythm. English's stress-timed nature emphasizes certain words, making others seem like background noise. Imagine a jazz drummer accentuating beats. It's the same with English speech.
That's fascinating, but isn't this rhythm consistent in other languages too? Why is English particularly tricky?
Great point. Unlike syllable-timed languages like Spanish, English often merges and reduces details. For instance, going to becomes gonna, creating fluid, almost musical transitions. This can be disorienting without practice.
And could the rapid-fire conversations in movies and TV contribute to this perception of speed?
Absolutely, and embracing media helps accustom your ears to these flows, gradually making them more familiar. As someone gets comfortable with these rhythms, understanding becomes easier.
Let's tackle a common myth, Jason. Many learners feel inferior when they can't grasp fast English right away. How do we change this mindset?
It starts with recognizing that listening is a skill developed over time, much like riding a bike. It's not about innate talent. If babies can learn this, so can adults with practice.
That analogy really nails it. So it's not about not having the gene for languages, but more about consistent practice.
Exactly. Similar to building muscle, it's about repeated exposure and active engagement with the language. Overcoming this mindset sets the stage for progressive improvement.
But what about those who feel demotivated because learning as an adult seems slower?
While adults can feel slower, they benefit from greater cognitive strategies to learn actively and efficiently. It's all about leveraging the learning tools at your disposal to get ahead.
Now let's delve into shadowing, an effective technique for mastering fast speech. Can you break down how this method works?
Absolutely. Shadowing involves listening to a native speaker and echoing them in real time. You strive to match their intonation, rhythm, and emotion, much like a singer following a backing track.
But what if someone worries that they can't match every detail immediately?
That's perfectly fine. The aim is immersion, not perfection. Begin with short, manageable clips. As your comfort grows, so will your confidence and accuracy. It resembles learning dance steps bit by bit.
And how does shadowing benefit learners in the long term?
Over time, it enhances vocal memory, leading to better listening comprehension, speech fluency, and the ability to recognize nuanced language patterns naturally.
Let's turn to dictation, another powerful listening tool. Can you elaborate on how this technique facilitates learning?
Dictation involves writing what you hear word for word. It's intensive and forces focus on each sound. Like a painter noticing every brushstroke, you start to identify subtle stresses and reduction.
There must be challenges in capturing every word correctly, especially with blended sounds. How should beginners approach this?
It can be daunting initially, but concentration is the key. Don't worry about missing words. Instead, repeat the clip multiple times. It's like solving a puzzle. Each iteration reveals more pieces.
And what long-term shifts can learners expect from consistent dictation practice?
They'll become adept at discerning nuances and constructively engaging with English media, ultimately enhancing comprehension and accuracy of speech.
Finally, let's not overlook the impact of accents. How significant is it for learners to expose themselves to diverse English accents?
It's crucial. English is immensely diverse globally, and understanding different accents refines adaptability for real-world communications. Think of it like tasting diverse cuisines. Your palate becomes more adaptable.
Yet, many focus solely on American or British English. Could this narrow focus hinder their overall comprehension skills?
It could be a limitation, indeed. A broader accent repertoire builds a more versatile listener, equipping them to engage with speakers from varied backgrounds and less typical speech patterns.
Could developing this understanding also be seen as appreciating global cultural diversity?
Absolutely, embracing this diversity not only improves comprehension but also enriches cultural appreciation. Communication, after all, is the bridge between different cultures.